like, because there's two parts in this text that have, oh, did they already get passed out?
Yeah, there's a few here. Did I put one on your phone? Do you like
No,
this?
I have them. You have one too, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, those are mine.
All right, we're good, thank you, Lynn. So, here, so maybe what you can do.
We're gonna do this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the,
Because my point is that we don't have anything to, I guess I'll run and get you a little something, because I thought, because when there's two parts where, there's two tormas, right? There's the inner torma that we offer to Tara, and there's the Gektor. So I thought you could, where is it?
I don't have a Bumpa here?
I think Japan took it
Oh, yeah.
to the bit, so. Here, this is where, there's at the very beginning is the Gektor, so you can, like with, so the thing is you would sprinkle it then, and then it
When
goes
do I take
out
it out?
with Buddha. Can you take it out, or
Well, I think
should
so,
we
if
get
we're,
someone else?
if we're gonna, although if we're gonna play music, is
Oh,
that
right,
during a moment where the music is playing?
yes. Yeah.
Then somebody else should take it out.
Yeah.
I'll sprinkle it and then somebody,
Yeah, and
Well,
then this one is, at the second one, there's another Oma Big Ninda Krita Hungpe with the second recitation here. So that's for this one, and then this, this is just makeshift, because we're not
Yeah.
making,
Yeah, yeah.
somebody can offer it to Tara, like place it in front of Tara.
okay, and there's
There's music there as well. I was just thinking you could bless it.
sure. No, that's fine. Okay. Okay, well, it really doesn't matter what, as, no,
I'm gonna get a little bit.
that would be fine. No. Virginia?
She needs maybe looking for weather. I'm just making sure this is working. The other one,
What?
she's looking for weather.
Yeah, so we're gonna get some, a little bit of
Just a
water.
little bit of water, so you
Yeah,
can.
Today all English, she said. Really? Yeah. Is that enough? Or should I only
Just like this script.
I didn't hear any of that. What?
this certain, today chanting going to this certain ayah?
Yeah.
Just only English, she said. So open to that word first. I don't know, maybe the other know.
Yeah, not, she is more familiar than I am. I've done it a few times, but I'm just not that.
Oh, okay.
I put the, you're looking at the stick going up and vanishing there. Well, it was seemed to be funny, so I stuck it behind.
Oh, I don't know. That's cool.
Good morning.
Yes, or dinner. Dinner can wait. That's what I'm saying.
No, they're still on. I don't know if they're, when they're. No, she's probably come back. Maybe she's up there already. Because there's some people.
Absolutely fine.
But, Kelsey and Robin will come back, but I don't know for how long. Because I think he wants to, live in the city, to buy a house.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing.
Oh.
Yeah, to buy a house in Boston, a place somewhere. I mean, all of his siblings are up there.
I don't think so, not this. I wasn't expecting this.
There's this one and this one. We're going to use this one right at the very beginning. And if you would come, I'll spritz it. I'll spritz it. We're playing music.
Okay.
I'll spritz it. We play music. You come along, pick it up, take it out.
Okay.
Okay. Then when you bring it back with the thing upside down. I mean,
So without the cookies?
like this.
Yeah.
Cookies are out somewhere.
Okay.
Bring it back like this, and you just put it on the ground right there.
Okay. Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then later on, there'll be another one, another section. There'll be the same mantra. A little bit further on. Yeah. Page 9. Purify and cleanse the torma. That's with the fruit. And we do the same thing. And I'll spritz and come along and pick it up and take it out.
I'm gonna sit over there, so I can watch when you're spritting. After you sprit it, I take it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll sit over there, so you just
Okay.
give me a...
Okay.
That one is not.
No, so we're
still short.
All right, so Maiden, you lead the opening prayers. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna do make some more copies. So we need how many? Maybe 3 or 4? Okay. I'll just make one.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. In the prayer book, turn to page 1 and we'll begin. And we'll do this while Virginia is making copies of the text. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Buddhahood. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Buddhahood. Dagla dangvar jepe dra no par jepe geg. Tarpa dan tam jegen be bahar du jo par jepa tam je ki zo jepe. Manam kadang nyam pe sem chen tam che de war dang dem. Duk now dang drel nyor du la na me pa yang dag parts ok pe chang chu brim po she to par her ja. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Di che du sang ma gi ki bar du lu na gi song ge wa la ko. Ma she bar du lu na gi song ge wa la ko. Du de ring ne song te ni ma sam da sam gi bar du lu na gi song ge wa la ko. All sentient beings, limitless as the sky, take refuge in the glorious, kind Lama Vajradhara, the embodiment of the body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities of the Buddhas of the 10 directions and the 3 times, source of the 84,000 categories of the teaching, and Lord of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Idams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Idams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Nam ke ta dang yam pe sem chen tam che cho dru du som gi de shin shek pa tam che ki ku sung tu yon ten trin li tam che ki no work your pa cho ki pong po tong dra ya shu sa shi chong ne Pag pe gen dun tam che ki na da. Drin jen sa wa dang yu par je pe pal den lama dam pad nam la kyap su chi o. Idam kil kor ki lak so nam la kyap su chi o. Sangye chom den de nam la kyap su chi o. Dampe chod nam la kyap su chi o. Pakpe gendu nam la kyap su chi o. Pawo kandro tyo kyung sung me so ye shi ki chen dang den pa nam la kyap su chi o. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Changchud Ningpor Chi Ki Bar Sangye Nam La Kyap Su Chi Chodang Changchub Senpa Ye Soleang De Shin Kyap Su Chi Jitar gonge de sheki, changchu tukni ke padang. Changchu sempe la pala, de dak rimshin ne patar. De sindro la pendondu, changchu semni ke gishing. De sindu ni la pala, rimpa sindu la parge. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Sangye chodang tsoki chokna hamla, changchu bardu dagni kyab suchi, dagi jinso ki pe so nam ki, drola penjir sangye drupa hershog. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Manam kadang yampe semchen tamche dewa dang dewe gyudang den par gyurjig. Duk nyao dang duk nyao gi gu dang drao war gyurjig. Duk nyao me pe de wa dang mi drao war gyurjig. Ne ring chak dang ni dang drao we tong nyam la ne par gyurjig. Refuge of all sentient beings without exception, divine subjugator of terrifying Maras, together with their hosts of demons, the one who understands all realities without exception exactly as they are, transcending conqueror, together with your disciples, please come here to this place. Vajra Samadza, Vajra Samadza, Vajra Samadza. Malu semchen kungi gongur jing, du de ponje midze jomze la. Nona malu jishin gen gyurpe, jomden korje ne dir sheg su so. Argam, Padyam, Pushpe, Dupe, Aloke, Gande, Neviti, Shapta, Pratitsa, Soha. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the supreme mountain, the 4 continents, and the sun and moon. As a Buddha field, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Sashi pushu shukshin me to tram, rirabling si ni de gen padi. Sangye shing la mikte pulwayi, Drokun namda shindu choparsho. Chaksal wadang choching shakpadang. Jesu hiran koshing solwayi. Gewa chungse dagi chisakpa. Tam che sokpe changchup chirno. Okay, and then onward to page 11. Namo, to the Lama of utterly pure appearance and existence, I offer the fundamental ground of appearance and existence. I supplicate you to thoroughly liberate the three realms. Please grant your blessings and overturn the depths of samsara. Sublime Master, wish-fulfilling jewel, crown ornament, the inconceivable, inexpressible mind of the victorious ones, the one endowed with the five wisdoms of omniscience. Gracious one, the embodiment of love, precious protector of beings, I supplicate you from within the essence of mind. Please grant your blessings from within the innate nature. Please bless me that I may realize the Dharmakaya that is beyond intellect, this primordially unborn, completely pure mind. Transcendent conqueror, the one thus gone, foe destroyer of afflictive emotions, completely perfected Buddha, endowed with logic and virtue, the one gone to bliss, knower of the world, captain, tamer of beings, the unexcelled teacher of gods and men, I respectfully prostrate, completely touching my head to the stainless feet of the unequaled Shakya king. At the time of your birth, leader of two-legged beings, taking 7 steps on this great earth you proclaimed, I am supreme in this world. To you who are wise even then I prostrate. Possessing a body of complete purity, your sublime form is excellent. An ocean of primordial wisdom, you are like a golden mountain, the one whose renown is evident throughout the 3 worlds, protector of supreme attainment. To you I prostrate. To you who are endowed with the supreme marks, whose face is like an immaculate moon, to you, the one with a complexion like gold, I prostrate. A flawless one such as you among the 3 levels of existence is most exquisite. Unparalleled, omniscient one, to you I prostrate. Supreme among humans, captain of those to be tamed, the one thus gone who severs the all-binding fetters, who with senses pacified is utterly pacified and skilled in peace. To that one, the one who dwelled at Travasti, I prostrate. Refuge endowed with great compassion, totally omniscient one who indicates the way, ground basis for oceans of merit and qualities, I prostrate to the one thus gone, the pure cause free from attachments, the virtue that liberates from the lower realms, the altogether supreme ultimate truth, to the pacifying Dharma I prostrate. Having been liberated, they also reveal the path to liberation. Thoroughly respectful of the 3 higher trainings, they are a field of sublime qualities. To the Sangha I also prostrate. And then onward to page 15. I prostrate to the youthful Manjusri, to those in the worlds of the 10 directions, however many there are, all the lions among humans who appeared during the 3 times, to all of them without exception, I pay homage with respectful body, speech, and mind. The force of my aspiration prayer for excellent conduct brings all the victorious ones directly to mind. Bowing down with bodies as numerous as atoms in the realms, I prostrate to all the Buddha. In a single atom, there are Buddhas as numerous as atoms, each residing in the midst of their sons and daughters. Like that, I imagine the whole Dharmatatu completely filled with victorious ones. To those with oceans of inexhaustible, praiseworthy qualities, with sounds containing oceans of tones of melodic speech, I express the qualities of the victorious ones. I praise all the Sugatas. with the finest flowers, the finest garlands, music, ointments, supreme parasols, supreme lamps, and the finest incense, I make offerings to the victorious ones. With the finest cloth, supreme scents, and fine powders equal to Mount Meru, all displayed in supreme and magnificent ways, I make offerings to those victorious ones. With vast and unsurpassable offerings, I venerate all the victorious ones. Through the power of faith and excellent conduct, I prostrate and offer to the victorious ones. Whatever negative actions I have performed with body, speech, and also mind, overpowered by desire, aggression, and stupidity, I confess each and every one of them. I rejoice in everyone's merit, the victorious ones of the 10 directions, the Bodhisattvas, the Pratyeka Buddhas, those in training, those beyond training, and all beings. I request the protectors, the lamps of the worlds of the 10 directions, who passing through the stages of awakening, attain Buddhahood beyond attachment to turn the unsurpassable Dharma wheel. I supplicate with my palms joined together, those who intend to demonstrate nirvana, to remain for kalpas as numerous as atoms in the realms, for the welfare and happiness of all beings. I dedicate whatever slight virtue is accumulated through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, requesting, and supplicating to enlightenment.
Okay, thank you. So today what we will do, since it's just us, is the refined drop of immortality, this rather or more extensive White Tara sadhana. If you remember when Gape Lama was here, we did a retreat, a White Tara retreat. So we'll just do it since it's versified in English. We can just recite it in English. And then there are 2 sections where we have mantra recitation. So we can do maybe 21 mantras in each section with melody, and then we can just go into our own kind of faster recitation. And I also thought it might be kind of nice, since we're all here together as, Sangha today without lamas, to just maybe each person share like a little bit, if they wish to, kind of from their own experience with deity practice, with practicing, for instance, White Tara or other generation stage practices, just like a few words, of something that might be helpful, to your Dharma brothers and sisters. So to start with, I just thought like 2 points having to do with this particular text. So I always find it helpful, like, there are kind of 2 things that are like the primary, there's so much in these texts, right? They're so rich, there's so much in the practice. But if I kind of condense this into maybe 2 main points, there's the point of the essence, right? So all of the deities, no matter who they are, which one it is, they all represent the same thing, which is the true nature of our own mind, right? The union of wisdom, the wisdom of emptiness, and great compassion. So when we remember that, when we're practicing, then it helps us to kind of drop into some aspect of that within ourselves. Maybe we can't see it completely because it's covered over with obscurations, but we can. There are aspects of it that we can sort of drop into and become a little bit more, little by little, more and more connected with. So that's really what we're doing with these practices. So that's one. And then the second thing that I think is really helpful because sometimes it can be like, what are we doing exactly? There's like so much here. But it's what Gape Lama often says, and he was the one who was leading us in this practice, when we did it some months ago. He always emphasizes, and many lamas say this, but he really emphasizes that the generation stage is actually shamatha. So we're actually using this as a technique to concentrate our mind. So that, and this is important to remember, because when we do the generation stage practice, sometimes, especially with mantra, we can very easily just kind of, follow after our thoughts as we recite the mantra. So, and sometimes the visualizations are a little bit overwhelming, but we can simplify, we can focus on different aspects of the visualization throughout our practice, okay, I'm going to focus for a time on the Tam syllable. I'm going to focus for a time on the lotus that Tara is seated upon. Or maybe we can't visualize ourselves like fully, in all the, really specific detail of Tara's form, but we can kind of, move around to different aspects of her form or just have a general sense of ourselves as Tara. So that's that being that, we really have to make an effort to concentrate, to stay on some aspect of the visualization, to allow ourselves to rest our attention there. And when our intention travels off to other things, we really make a point to come back, right? So we have to be kind of committed to that in the practice. And then the other thing I just wanted to mention about this text is there are two sections. There's ourselves visualizing, we're the self-generation, so we're visualizing ourselves as Tara. And then there's the frontal visualization, is the second section, 2 mantra recitations. So the first one, we're visualizing ourselves. And because we are Tara, right? So this comes back to the essence. What are we doing? We're getting in touch with our own true nature, our Buddha nature. We are Tara. But then, because we have dualistic fixation, there's the separation of self and other, we have this idea of, outer and inner, there's dualistic grasping. So then we go to the frontal visualization, which is when what we focus on there is our sense of, actually, ultimately, there's no duality, but then there's the outer representation of or manifestation of Tara, which is our refuge. So at that point, what we're really focusing on is like supplication and a sense of refuge. So that might just be helpful in terms of how to relate to those two different sections. And then I thought it might be nice, if anyone else would also like to share any words about, how they relate to these practices and, just because it's always helpful to learn from one another's experience. So would anyone like to share? Yeah, awesome.
So the one thing I would share is that, especially with a practice I'm not real familiar with, or kind of new and introduced to, is that, yes, there's a lot to learn and focus on and a lot of details, but I always come back to in the beginning, just as Virginia said, there's an essence, but I also trust that everything's there.
Mm.
And sometimes it's easier for me in the beginning just to kind of simplify a little bit and just kind of stay with the big points and really not try to get into all of the details and just know that everything's there perfectly. And it's a reflection of my enlightened mind and being anyway. And so I just kind of rest there sometimes and just kind of settle into the practice and see what it really is.
Awesome, thank you. It sounds like that's almost like trusting the process. Yeah. Yeah, please, don't be shy. Everybody, everyone has something that can benefit someone else.
I would say that what I do is I stick with the seed syllable, mostly. Watch that, the rotating, the circling of the mantra, and then light going out. And and then offering to the Buddhas, and then to sentient beings.
Yeah, that's. Thank you. Anything? Jason?
Okay.
Jason, are you wanting to say something? Oh, okay.
Now let's just go.
All right, well, without further ado, or if anybody, yeah, okay. We'll try it again sometime, but thank you for sharing, Lincoln and Nathan. So we'll begin on page 1. Namo Bhagavati, embodiment of all the Buddha's Dharma and Sangha. In you I and all beings take refuge. refuge, and cultivate the awakened mind. Namo Bhagavati, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha. In you I and all beings take refuge, and cultivate the awakened mind. Namo Bhagavati, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha. In you I and all beings take refuge, and cultivate the awakened mind. Om Abhignanta Krita Hongpe, Om Swabhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Swabhava Shuddho. In a jeweled vessel is the torma, as clouds of pleasurable sense objects, to those protecting the directions, land gods, karmic creditors, and ghosts. We offer it, please abandon your harmful intentions and resolve to work for benefit and happiness. Buddha Gotcha. Seeing myself as Aryatara, light issues forth from my heart center to the 10 directions, forming an impenetrable protection sphere. Vajra Raksha Raksha. Again, white light streams out to all the Buddha fields of the 10 directions, summoning the Bhagavati with all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Respectfully I prostrate and make outer, inner, and secret offerings. I lay bare my negativities, rejoice in virtue, and exhort thee, Buddhas, for the benefit of beings, to always remain and all virtue I dedicate for great awakening. The accumulation field dissolves into me. May all beings be happy. Be free from all suffering and dwell with open-minded equality. From within emptiness arises the sacred realm of Akanishta, with an ornate, limitless palace and precious trees strewn with garlands of precious gems and utpala flowers. At the center of the palace stands a fine jeweled throne with lotus and moon, and in its center the letter Tam, radiating light, achieving the two benefits, transforming into myself as the wish-granting chakra, bright, white, and beautiful, my right hand in the generosity mudra, while the left holds a white lotus and both legs are in the lotus posture. My major and minor marks glow with lights of the 5 colors. I am draped with the 8 jeweled ornaments and the 5 silken garments. At my crown is Amitabha. In my 3 places are the syllables Om, Ah, and Hung. From the Tam at my heart white light streams to Akanishta, inviting the wisdom deity similar to the one I'm meditating upon, together with the empowerment deities who merge inseparably. Empowerment is bestowed and sealed. Zahong Bamo Abhishekate Samaya Shri Om Bhadra Argam Padyam Pushpe Dube Aloke Gende Nivite Shabda Pratitya Gods and demigods with their crowns at your lotus feet pay homage to you. Homage and praise to Mother Tara, you who free from all impoverishments At the heart of the Bhagavati is a white wheel with Kam at its hub, with Om and Ha to the right and left, encircled by the longevity. Mantra together with my own name, or those for whom I am practicing. In the 8 spokes clockwise from the front are the 8 syllables which are white. Their light gathers and absorbs all of the blessings, energy, and power of things solid and ephemeral, within samsara and nirvana. The supreme state of Vidyadhara, with longevity power is gained. In the wheels 3 outer successive rings, the Sanskrit vowels circle clockwise. The consonants turn counterclockwise. In the furthest ring, the Yidharma mantra is revolving clockwise too, as they rotate rays of white, yellow, red, blue, green, and violet light streams forth, filling my body and streaming out, forming tents with upala flowers, freshly blossomed in between the spheres. Their luminescence gives rise to thee, for enlightened activities and increased lifespan, splendor, and power. Om Basumati Shri Soha, 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 Om Basa Achanaya 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 Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punya Pushti Guru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punya Pushti Guru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punya Pushtin Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punya Pushtin Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punya Pushtin Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punya Pushtin Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punya Pushtin Kuru Soha.
Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. So we'll continue just doing it without a melody for maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Om Dare Du Dare Du Dare Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Dare Du Dare Du Dare Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Dare Du Dare Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Dare Du Dare Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Dare Du Dare Mama Arya Jana Punye Pushten Kuru Soha. Om Dare Du Dare Mama Arya Jana Om
Venus in a jeweled vessel appears the Torma, endowed with the 5 desirable sense qualities. I offer to you, Bhagavati. May the lives of glorious lamas and the Buddha's teachings flourish, and by that power may longevity increase for patrons and sentient beings. In front is the mandala, which is abundantly arrayed, pure realm, lovely to behold, and upon a glowing Udambara flower in the center is the Bhagavati, blazing resplendent with marks and signs, 1 face and 7 eyes, her right hand in the generosity mudra, holding in her left hand upala. She's adorned with silks and precious gems. At her crown is Amitabha, and in her 3 places Om, Ha, and Hung. From the Tam at her heart center light streams to Akanishta and invites the wisdom being resembling herself, who then merges indivisibly. Om Bhagavati Buddhas and their heirs, when I invoke you through the force of undivided faith, out of great love and compassion, think of me and come. Om Arya Tare Bajra Samaya Jatishtalan. Substances of offering, both real and imagined, I offer to thee. Noble assembly as an ocean of Samanta Bhadra's offering clouds, outer, inner, secret, and suchness, water to drink and water to bathe, flowers, incense, butter, lamps, perfume, food and music, the 5 pleasurables, objects of the senses, along with the royal emblems and auspicious symbols, the wealth of gods and humans. Om Arya Teresa Parivara Argam Padyam Pushpe Dube Aloke Gende Nirvede Shabda Pratija Soha Rupa Shabda Mount Meru and the four continents, subcontinents and the enclosure, the divine realms and the 3,000,000,000-fold Saha world system, the ornament of Vairocana, all things owned and all those not owned, I imagine them and offer to you, Bhagavati, this vast ground cleansed with scented water, strewn with flowers, ornamented by Mount Meru and the four continents. With the sun and moon I offer it, visualized as a Buddha field. May all beings enjoy completely pure realms. Noble Lady Aryatara, with all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas residing in the 10 directions, and 3 realms with pure faith I prostrate. I offer both real and imagined flowers, incense, light, fragrances, food, music, and the like. Please receive them. Assembly of the Noble Lady, since beginning this time until now, the 10 non-virtues, 5 heinous crimes, all negativity triggered by mind under the sway of affliction, I lay bare and rejoice in merit. All that's been gathered in the 3 times by Shravakas, Pratyekya Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and all general beings, please turn the Dharma wheel in accord with the different minds and thoughts of beings, the greater, lesser, and the common vehicles, and until samsara is emptied out, please do not pass on to nirvana, but with compassion please look after all sentient beings drowning in the ocean of suffering. May whatever whatever merit I've gathered, I'll go toward the cause of awakening, and before long may I become a glorious guide of wandering beings. Om Abhignanda Krita Hongbe Om Swabhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Swabhava Shuddha Om. Jasna, it goes to the Tara. Sorry. So then,
just
in
up there, in front of
you
her.
can just put it on next to her, kind of on the altar. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. In the jeweled vessel is the Torma, as the pure essence of ambrosia. To the noble lady I offer, please cause wealth and splendor to increase. So then now we go to the handout, which is the 21 Taras. I'm sorry, you don't have it. Yeah, we're lacking one, but I think everyone has one otherwise. Om, homage to the noble exalted Tara. Homage Tara, swift courageous, eyes that flash as fast as lightning, sprung from Lord Chenrezig's bursting, lotus heart eyes, ocean of tears. Homage Tara, whose face blends 100 autumn moons at their peak, shining with expanding brightness, like 1,000 stars assembled. Homage Tara, golden mother, hand adorned with a blue lotus, giving effort, diligence, peace, patience, meditation, your sphere. Homage Tara, thus gone one's crown, your victorious steeds are boundless, relied on by bodhisattvas who have gained every perfection. Homage Tara, filling form, space, desire realms with two Tara, and whom trampling 7 worlds with your feet able to summon all. Homage Tara, served by Indra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, mighties, praised in song by hosts of spirits, zombies, centaurs, and yakshas. Homage Tara, with trade and paid, you crush magic wheels of others, your feet pressing left out, right, and blazing in a raging fire. Homage to Re, very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's soldiers, frowning with the fury on your lotus face, you slay opponents. Homage Tara, at your heart you form the mudra of 3 jewels, your wheel shines in all directions with a swirling sea of light rays. Homage Tara, crown emitting like garlands of jubilant joy, with mocking Totara laughter, demons in the world you conquer. Homage Tara, who can summon all the hosts of earth protectors, frowning, scowling with lively hong, you save from every misfortune. Homage Tara, with crescent moon, crown all ornaments bright shining. Amitabha in your hair, not shining with eternal radiance. Homage Tara in a blazing, eon-ending fire garland, right leg stretched out and left drawn in. Joy surrounds you as you slay foes. Homage Tara, striking the ground with palms, stomping it with your feet, frowning wrathfully, shouting hong. 7 underworlds you shatter. Homage Tara, Tara, blissful, pure, calm, you who acts from peace nirvana, endowed with Soha and Om, you lay waste to the greatest evils. Homage, Tara, joy surrounds you as you crush enemies' bodies. Savior is born from Rigpa home, speech proclaiming 10 seed letters. Homage to Ray stamping your feet, you whose essence is the shape home, shaking Mount Meru Mandara, Bindu Chal in the triple world. Homage Tara, holding a hair, marked moon like a heavenly lake, with twice spoken Tara and paid, you fully erase all poison. Homage Tara, served by rulers of God's Kinaras and Devas, armored in all cheerful splendor, you dispel nightmares and conflicts. Homage Tara's your eyes shining with the light of sun and the full moon, you dispel severe contagion with twice Hara and two Tara. Homage Tara, whose three natures command peace, creating power, you slay spirits, the walking dead, Yaksha's most exalted Ture. This is the praise with Rug mantra, and these are 21 tributes. And then back to page 10. Noble Tara, through your compassion, my own hand beings to obscurations are cleansed, and to accumulations are perfected in all lifetimes. May bad conditions, the 8 and 10 fears, be pacified, and may our practice, diligence, and Dharma wealth increase. May all beings be liberated from danger and become Buddhas like you, at the heart of the noble lady. The mantra chain circles a white Tom, light streams fulfilling the benefits as lifespan and splendor increases. So we'll do the same thing, 21 with the melody, and then at your own pace. Om tare tu re mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arya jana
punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om tare tu re mama arye jana punye pushten kuru soha. Om Om Dure Ture Ture Mama Yojana Bane Vishnu Guru Swaha. Om Dure Ture Ture Mama Yojana Bane Vishnu Guru Swaha. Om Dure Ture Mama Yojana Bane Vishnu Guru Swaha. Om Dure Ture Mama Yojana Bane Vishnu Guru Om Dure Ture Mama Yojana Bane Vishnu Du da de du de mama arya jana punye pushtin kuru soha.
Bottom of page 10. Within the mother unborn Dharma Dhatu resides the mother noble goddess Tara, mother who gives ease to all sentient ones. Please provide protection from me for all fears, not knowing oneself as the Dharmakaya. Mind has fallen under the sway of kleshas, for mother sentient beings roaming samsara. Mother goddess, please provide your protection. When Dharma has not arisen from the heart, one can get caught up in word-based sophistry. For those led astray by misguided doctrine, Mother perfect goddess, provide protection. One's own mind so difficult to realize. Once it's seen, we then do not habituate. For those distracted by negative actions, Mother mindful goddess, provide protection. Due to the habits of dualistic fixation, to the self-born mind that is non-dual wisdom. For those who are bound no matter what they do, Goddess of non-dual mind, provide protection. Though one may have realized the perfect meaning, karmic interdependence may not be known. For those confused about what is to be known, Mother all-seeing goddess, provide protection. Though everything is indivisible from the nature of unelaborated space, still for those of us who are your disciples, Mother perfect Buddha, provide protection. Om Aryatare Saparivara Argam Padyam Pushpe Dupe Aloke Gende Nivide Shabda Pratijaso. Gods and demigods with their crowns at your lotus feet pay homage to you. Homage and praise to Mother Tara, you who free from all impoverishments. Om Aryatare Samaya Manupalaya Aryatare Tenopa Tisadrido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Hanurakto Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutta Me Tisanchere Kuru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Aryatare Mame Mensa Aryatare Bawa Mahasamaya Sato A. Om Aryatare Samaya Manupalaya Aryatare Tenopa Tisadrido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anurakto Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutta Me Tisanchere Kuru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhagavati Aryatare Mame Mensa Aryatare me bhava maha samaya sato a. Om Aryatare samaya manupalaya Aryatare tenopa Tishtadrido me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayata Sarva karma sutame Tishtan chere kuru hong Ha 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 ho Bhagavati Aryatare mame mensa Aryatare bhava maha samaya sato a. Anything lacking or incomplete, please forgive whatever mistakes done due to my mind under delusion, and bestow the sublime attainments. Om, please remain here amidst samsara, connected with the support, and grant freedom from disease, long life and might. Please kindly bestow all things supreme. Om, you who bring all benefit to beings, please grant attainments accordingly. Although you depart from the pure realm, please return and appear once again. Vajramo. The wisdom being in front naturally departs into the expanse, and the Samaya being dissolves into me. So now we'll meditate for 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. So the last line on page 14. Like the glory of a victory, banners peak as gods and humans make offerings to you, you grant cities. May there be the auspiciousness of spiritual teachers and deities. By the virtue of my offerings, approach and accomplishment may all wandering beings swiftly accomplish you. So then we can do the dedication prayer in the prayer book on page 24. And then we can just today maybe end with 19, the bodhicitta supplication after that. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings, and samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all beings and samsara quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drikungpa, Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. And then 19, we'll do once in English and then twice in Tibetan, and Ngedun, you do the melody.
Okay.
Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher.
Changchu Sem Jo Rinpoche Ma Ke Panam Ke Gyurche Ke Pa Nyam Pa Me Pa Yang Gom Ne Gom Du Pelvar Shok Changchu Sem Jo Rinpoche Ma Ke Pa Nam Ke Gyurche Ke Pa Nyam Pa Me Pa Yang Gong Ne Gong Du Pelvar Shok.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to everyone on Zoom.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a wonderful afternoon.